Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. And today I'll be reading a Tighnari listener by me. So let's get into it. Things between you and Tighnari haven't been good at all for a while. And no matter what you did, it wasn't a problem you could simply endure and ignore. You had to confront him. And as you walk into your home, you can feel the tension in the air. Tighnari, your husband, is standing by the window, looking outside. You take a deep breath and decide to confront him about what has been bothering you. Hey, Tighnari, can we talk? You ask, trying to keep your voice calm. He turns to look at you, his expression unreadable. Sure, what do you want to talk about? It's about how you've been treating me lately. You've been distant and moody, and it's starting to affect our relationship, you say, trying to keep your voice steady. I know, Ion. I'm sorry. It's just, work has been really stressful, and I haven't been able to shake it off. Tighnari responds, his voice softer than before. I understand that, but it doesn't excuse the way you've been treating me. You've been snapping at me for the smallest of things. And it's not fair, you say, trying to keep your tone even. And Tighnari sighs and walks over to you, placing his hands on your shoulders. I know, and I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. I promise. You nod, relieved that he seemed to understand. Thank you. I want us to be happy. That's all. We will be one. I love you. Tighnari says, leaning in for a kiss. You smile and kiss him back, feeling hopeful for your future together. Days go by and Tighnari seems to be keeping his promise. He's more attentive and loving than before, and you feel happy with him. However, one day, you come home late from work, and Tighnari is already in bed, asleep. You try to crawl into bed without waking him up, but accidentally bump into the nightstand, making a loud noise. Tighnari jolts awake, and before you know it, he's yelling at you for waking him up and giving him a scare. You try to explain that it was an accident, but he's not listening. And somehow, the two of you turn it into a full-blown out fight. His anger rises, and before you know it, he's hit you. You can't believe what just happened. Tighnari, the man who has always loved and cherished you, just hit you. You feel the tears streaming down your face as you stumble back, away from him. Tighnari, how could you? You whisper, your voice trembling. He looks at you, his expression full of regret. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Please, forgive me, Ion. You shake your head, unable to believe what's happening. I can't forgive you, Tighnari. You hit me. That's not okay. I know, and I'll do anything to make it right. Just please, don't leave me, Tighnari says, desperation clear in his voice. I need time to think, you say, grabbing your keys and walking out of the house. Days turn into weeks, and you try to make sense of what happened. You love Tighnari, but you can't just forget what he did. He's tried to make it right, but you're not sure if it's enough to make you go back to him. One day, Tighnari shows up at your work, begging for your forgiveness. You try to avoid him, but he just wouldn't leave. Finally, you agree to talk to him, But only if it's in a public place. And as you sit across from him in a coffee shop, you can feel the weight of the situation dawning down on you. Tighnari looks at you with a mixture of sadness and hope. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I know I messed up. And I don't deserve your forgiveness. I know that. But I love you so much, Ryan. I've been going to therapy and anger management classes. And I promise, I will never let my anger get the best of me again. Tighnari says, his eyes pleading with you to understand. You take a deep breath and look at him. I appreciate that you're trying to fix things and to make things right. But I need to know that it won't hurt me again. Can you promise me that? I promise, Ryan. I promise. I will do everything in my power to never hurt you again. I love you, and I don't want to lose you. Tighnari says, his voice filled with sincerity. You sit in silence for a few moments, contemplating your next move. Finally, you speak up. I am willing to give you another chance. But you have to understand. But you have to understand that it won't be easy. Trust is something that's earned, and you'll have to work hard to earn it back. You say, your voice firm. I understand, and I will do whatever it takes. Tighnari says, relief lighting his face. And so, you and Tighnari work on rebuilding your relationship. It's not easy, but with therapy and communication, you start to feel like things are going in the right direction. You learn to trust him again, until Tighnari becomes more patient and understanding. Time goes by, and you and Tighnari are still together. You've had your ups and downs, but you've come out stronger because of it. Tighnari has become the man that you've always known he could be, and you're grateful that you decided to give him a second chance. As you sit on the couch together, Tighnari turns to you and takes your hand. I love you, Ryan. Thank you for giving me another chance, he says, his eyes filled with love. I love you too, Tighnari. I'm glad that we were able to work through our problems, you say, leaning in for a kiss. And as you sit there together, you realize that sometimes love is about forgiveness and second chances. And in the end, it's all worth it.